guys, Breigh here. So go ahead and comment replay if you are catching a replay. So we have some awesome and fun things to do today. So I actually have quite a few projects to do. We're going to try and see how many we can get through. We do have a fun lineup. I have put some descriptions in, or I have put the info in the description as well as down in the pinned comment. Okay, so there is a giveaway. That info is put down there in that comment for you guys. And we have, let's see, let me get this video pulled up real quick. Okay. So let's see. You guys, I am pretty excited. I haven't been able to do this just yet. I've been wanting to do a door round for a while, and I just haven't been able to get it done. So I am super excited to do it. And we're going to turn it into a little patriotic project. So I'm excited about that too. I'm wondering where it went. It's saying something is saying something funny, but thank you. Hi. Good morning. Okay, so it might say like 5 storage tips. That's not what it's supposed to say. So I was trying to see why it was saying that. Oops. I need to open this up anyway. Okay. Let me grab my computer. I don't know. Y'all, feel free. Go ahead and sprinkle this out. The keyword, once you share it out, the keyword is sprinkled, and that will get you entered into our drawing. Okay. It says it's saved. Why? Why is it doing this? Y'all, technology is just so weird. I kid you not. Like, you always have to continue to learn it and grow with it. Okay, well, let me see which one it's telling you guys to click on, and then we'll just adjust from there. It'll be fine. We're just going to wing it. Oh, okay, so it just says the wrong thing, but it puts you guys in the right category. Okay, well, that's good. So down below, when there's a pinned comment, it says 5 storage tips. It's not 5 storage tips, I promise. It's actually going to be a list of the supply list for all of the projects that we end up doing today, which will be sent later because we're going to see how many we can get through. Okay. All right. So first up, we're going to do a door round. Hi, let us know if you're new. And, oh, thank you guys. No keyword today. Just come hang out. Let me know how it's going. How is your Sunday? So we're going to do this cute little cow on the front of this, but we're going to turn it into a patriotic project, okay? So I just want to check and see how much space he's going to take up here in the center. Let's see. Hi. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we had quite a bit of fun yesterday. All of my family came over for my birthday, and so we really just hung out. Just hung out, played games, and it was awesome. It was perfect. All right, so I am taking some placement tape here, and I am just taping off the part that I don't want to paint. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot where I put that. Hold on. All right, so the cow will go about there. Well, let's go about that way. All right, so let me just try and tilt this down a little bit. Whoa. Whoa, and I lost my spot. Of course I did. Of course I did. How many times will you have to measure? We'll see. Oh, I love it. It is so much fun. I find it to be so easy too. Like, just knock out as many projects as we can, right? So if you guys are new here, I am using their stencils. They're like reusable silkscreen stencils, so it just makes crafting a little bit easier. And so it's nice, right? Okay, on the bottom one, we're going to paint this white. Okay, and then we're going to paint the top one blue. So I'm going to take some of this chalk paint here. On my white, I use the white so much, you guys, that it's just like, I need to get another one. So we're going to grab some of this, and we're just going to apply it down here. And we're going to use the same paste, the same chalk paste to do our little project with too. So that way I know that everything matches, like all of my colors match, so we're good to go. All right, so there is our bottom layer. And if you guys haven't ever tried this before, it's super fun. Be sure to click that link in the pinned comment. That way I can give you the supply list later, and I actually have a fun little project. If you want to try it first, I will have some info when I send that out later. Okay. All right, the next one I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do this darker blue, I think. I'm going to use, this one's called Colonial Blue. So it's like a, I don't know, it's a little bit darker than some of our blues. Oh, you know what? I think actually, no, it's fine. I like this color better, to be honest with you. We have another blue, but I think I prefer this one. Let's see. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Marlene. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Hi, Sonia. My birthday was great. It was. We played cornhole. My dad brought over a cornhole set, so that was fun. I'm terrible at it, by the way. Found that out. And what's bad is that I'm really competitive, especially with like my brother, with my family in general, and with my husband. Like, I had to play against my husband yesterday, and I was like, ugh, this sucks. Because I feel like he's good at everything. I'm like, see, this is why I like to be on your team, because we win. So then we changed up the teams, and I was on his team, and we still lost. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm terrible at this. But it was fun. Then we had karaoke. I'll post some videos later, you guys. Riley, my daughter. So those of you guys who are new, I have a daughter. She's 5. And I have a son. He is 4 months old. So if at any time they do pop up in here, I just have to get him to calm down or something. He's a good kid though, so he doesn't typically come in here. But my daughter will pop in here if she's awake. But to be honest with you, that girl can sleep. I think she must be going through a growing spurt because she can sleep. She really can. All right, I like to paint around the edges. Sometimes I forget. Like, I already forgot to do the white one on the bottom, but it's fine. We will leave that. Okay. So I've done those two. Now I want to go ahead and dry it, and we're going to add some red stripes here on the bottom, and then we're going to add some white stars up at the top. So I'm just going to take my little drying tool. It's not a hot tool. We just want to dry it just a bit. So let's see. Doing good. You guys, reminder, I do have a giveaway going on today. All you have to do is sprinkle out the video. And you guys, we have an awesome lineup today. There's a whole group of us doing crafts. I have posted the link as well as the next person up, which will be John, the crafty tech guy. And But I did post the link so you guys can go back and catch all of the replays as well if you'd like, right? So they did it all day yesterday and all day today. So be sure to jump on. There are some really, really cool projects. I mean, really neat. I would like to try everybody's projects. They're so fun. All right. So I'm going to want to give this a little bit of a rustic feel. So I'm okay with the white down here not being, I don't know, super, like if you wanted to do it, you could add another coat of white and that should be fine. But we will leave it just like that. And we're going to try this side. And we're going to add our cute little cow in the center. But I do want to show you guys how you can reuse these stencils over and over. So my goal is to see how many projects we can do with the same one. That way you guys can like start to think about, you know, well, I could probably apply that to this or apply it to that. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, we are in an event. All right, so the blue looks good. It is almost dried. I've got a couple little sections over here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the bottom. I just wanted to get it, the majority of it kind of dried up here, and then it'll dry the rest on its own, no problem. The sound is low. Is the sound low for anybody else? Let me know. Because if so, I'll just try and unplug the microphone. I'm not sure why. I don't know why it would be low. All right, so we're going to grab some surface wax here. Okay, it's not low. Okay, good. Just want to be sure. I'm like, we have our little microphone on, so I sure hope it's not low. But the video is blurry. I'm pretty sure that's just my internet here, you guys. So I am actually like south of Houston. We are safe from the storms, but the storms did do a ton of damage, and I think it just, the weather is just really wonky. Okay. Okay, I can try and take it off of Wi-Fi. Let me try and take it off of Wi-Fi and see if that helps, okay? I sure hope that helps. Let me know if it does. Just normal? Okay. All right, so I just waxed on top of the white. And the reason we wax on top of the paste is because when we apply these stencils or transfers down, they are really sticky, okay? So because they're sticky, you don't want the paste, the layer underneath to come up. So that's why we need to wax it. That prevents your bottom layer from coming up. And it also prevents the stencil from getting damaged, right? So we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to go ahead. I like to just take an X-Acto knife, okay, and pull these apart that way. So I'll just take this and I'll cut through the lines. And I won't do it too hard because if you do it too hard, it's going to go all the way to the back. So we're just going to do it a little bit here. Just enough to separate that silk screen. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how neat this stuff is to use. I have a lot of people get them for vendor shows because they can crank out, you know, like 10, 15 of one project in like an hour. Okay, so this is one of them that we are using. Now, let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to pull off this first piece here. So you can see it is mesh there in the middle. So this is silk screen, and the paste is going to go through that silk screen onto your surface, and it makes for like a perfect pattern there. Okay. So here is that, and we're going to take our little cow. And you know what? I might have to do that one. Let me do that one next. Mainly because it has, I need those little pieces to be pulled up because the head gets kind of cut off. So we'll do that next. I'll peel off that tape, but let's do this one. We're going to do the stars and the stripes on the bottom and the top, and then we'll remove the tape, and then we'll do the cow, okay? I'm just going to... So on this one, it has like a more rustic side, and then you have your like super solid side. Okay. So let's go with the stripes. And thank you. Yes, I know. I have not done a door round in a hot minute, y'all. I've been wanting to do one. I think the last time I did one was probably, January or February with our club transfer. So we have like this thing called Club, and every single month they send you, it's like a subscription. They send you a project every month with these transfers and stuff. So it's super fun. But we had a cowgirl boot or whatever you want to call it. And it was really cute. But I made a door round out of it, and I loved that one. It said howdy. I don't think I have it in here. But it was cute. It sure was. All right, so we're going to layer this on top. Remember, I did put my surface wax. Okay, and then I'm going to use cherry. So it may not be a big difference for you guys, but you can tell this is candy apple. It's a lot brighter red, and this is cherry. It's a little bit deeper. And I personally like the deeper red and the deeper blue for these projects. Okay, so I'm going to take something called a mini squeegee. We are just going to scoop out some of this paste. And on the mini squeegee, there is a circle. Okay, I like to take my thumb, put my thumb on the circle, and then take my thumb face down, like towards the project. And all you're going to do is pretty much butter toast. Okay, so we're just going to take this. And again, you just want to be sure that your whole project is sitting down, doesn't have any bumps in it. You don't have like some fuzz in there, which I did fuzz my transfer if you guys saw me sticking it to that little towel. And we do that so that way we can add a little bit of fuzz to the back, because sometimes these transfers are so sticky that you just don't want it to stick that well to your project. But again, that's why we use the surface wax too. But when they're brand new, I do find that fuzzing it helps a little bit better. Okay? All right, so I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to quickly dry that. Mainly I'm going to dry right here because I'm going to add the next section. And we're going to do, I'll just turn it around. We'll do this section, and we'll line it back up. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm going to press that down. And we're going to pull the rest of the paste across here. And we get a little bit more paste. And then they're super easy to clean. Okay. So I usually just wipe my little squeegee off with a wipe, and then I will wash the transfer with some water. Okay, let me pull over this cart so I can show you guys. So I like to spray it right away. This is just a bath mat, and of course it's going to be all dirty because of all the paste, but I just spray it with some water. I take what's called a board eraser, and we just wipe it right on off. And what really helps is if you clean it right away, it comes off really easily. And then you just let it dry, and then you're done. You can just put it back on your sheet. One, you're done cleaning already, right? So that's awesome. And two, if you need to go and use it again, you can. All right, so I do like to wipe off some of the water on the back, but that is it, right? So that one's done. Now we're going to do the stars, and I can go ahead and pull that up. Hi. I don't think it gets hot enough to be an embossing tool. It definitely does not get hot enough to do that. But I think the embossing tool is a little bit too hot for your paste or your projects that have paste on it. You just have to be careful if you do use it. I know a lot of people that use them, but you just have to be careful. I think I would be worried that the paste would maybe bubble or something. But I haven't tried it, so I'm not even sure. All right, so here we go. We're going to fuzz our little transfer again because it's brand new. That's why we're doing it. And they're really sticky. I mean, like really sticky. Okay. So now we're going to do white. All right, I think I'm going to just line up the edge here. I'm going to line up the edge there, and I'm going to press this down. I'm just going to feel for any big bumps in there. Nothing's there, so we're good. I was like, what did I do with my squeegee? Half the time I lose my squeegee. All right, I definitely need another white. Okay, so we're going to just pull this across again. And you guys, I even use these patterns and apply them to our wood cutouts that we have. Like our little wood blocks. That's usually pretty fun to put on. I had a couple of projects that I wanted to do with this pattern. I just was not able to make them happen yet. So maybe next year. How cute. Okay, let's see. I wonder if that was the same. Probably not. Let's just do this way. All right. Let me press it down, and I'm just going to quickly go with it. Now, I will tell you, if you are doing a pattern multiple times, typically, oops, I got it outside. I'll have to fix that. Typically, you may have to wash them in between if you are not quick enough. So I am trying to race against time and see if I can get these done. Sometimes I don't, but I always try. I do. Okay. All right, so we'll wash that one. Again, I'm just going to spray it over here with some water, and I'm going to quickly wipe it down. both sides. Okay, and then we'll clean it and put it back on its sheet. So I could probably color in a couple of those if I wanted to, because I feel like two of these stars right there didn't quite get enough paste. But again, it's just up to you on how you want it to look. I think it's fine. But now if I did the regular stars and stripes, right, like the solid, the two solid pieces here and not the rustic kind, then for sure I would probably want to wash it or turn it and use a different section that wasn't used already. Okay? All right. So that is done. And so now we're going to take up our little tape. We'll pull our tape off. If it's like intact, I try and keep this little strip because sometimes they come in handy. They do. Okay, so far that is what we have. And now we are going to add our little cow. All right, we are going to add our cute little cow. Ooh, let me see. Okay, hold on. We're going to add some wax to the back of this real quick. So I know that I told you guys we add wax whenever we do colors underneath. Like if you paint your surface, we want to add some wax to it so it doesn't pull up that paint. But I also use it on some wood so it doesn't pull up that layer of like whatever your wood is made out of. But also doesn't damage your transfer in the process. Okay? Thank you. Yes, I think I'm loving it. So I'm actually going to take some of these pieces and we're going to put them in the back. We're just going to try, I don't know. How do you think these will even look? Let's see. I told you they're sticky. Maybe not. I don't think I'm brave enough for that one. You can add those little pieces as like accent pieces in the back, but maybe we'll just do it afterwards. Okay, we'll just do it afterwards. So, what color should our cow be? I'm thinking brown, and I think the top layer should be black. It's kind of what I'm feeling. What do you guys think? So there's two layers. So I have the undercoat, which is this one right here. Okay. And, oops. This is the undercoat. And I'm thinking to put this one in brown. And then the top with all of the, like the outline and everything will be in black. What do you guys think? Brown and black? Oh, let me see. That was, okay, if you use wax, can you put a transfer over a napkin? Yes, Tracy, I have done that on quite a few projects. Like we use Mod Podge quite often, and I just add wax over it, like a lot of wax over it, and I can still apply on top of napkins. Okay, so let's grab, I think we'll do the light one or the dark one. Maybe we'll do a mix. We'll mix these two colors. All right, let me wipe off that. Let's see, we're still good on time. Okay. Let's take some camel and a little bit of the darker brown. Okay. Because I think I really like this color right here. I like the light one. but I think I just want a little bit of that dark in there too. So I'm going to take some of our brown. All right, let me drop that in my water. I think that'll be plenty. Now, whenever I mix, I try and only mix in a little bit of the dark color at a time. So I have the light color here and then the dark color here. And so what I like to do is I just like to scoop a little bit of the dark color and mix it in with the light until it's fully mixed, because sometimes you just accidentally mix in way too much of the dark. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of the dark. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to go ahead and add in the rest though, because this one seems to be okay. But I have definitely wasted paste because I accidentally did it too dark. Okay, so I'm going to drop this on here. And I'm going to go around the edge just to kind of help it stay in place, and I'm just going to pull. It kind of has a little bit of a swirly marble effect underneath too, you guys, so it kind of looks cool. I like it. Okay, and we'll just work our way down. As we work our way down, I like to scrape that paste and just kind of pull it towards the bottom. Once it's stuck on there, and then I will wipe it all off, and then I will just move it and maneuver it to wherever I need it. Okay. All right, we'll scrape off that excess. I'll put that on our little color tray for a little bit, just in case we happen to need it. It does look like peanut butter, doesn't it? All right, so let's pull this on up. Cute. I'm going to spray our transfer again. Those of you guys who are just popping on, they're super easy to clean, and we can always reuse these. And I'm going to show you guys how to put this on a bag. We'll probably just do this particular, the cow, on the bag as well. Hopefully. I think we should have time. So I'm going to let it sit there and dry. Actually, no, I'm going to wipe it off. And I'll put it back on the little sheet. Ta-da! Okay, so I just put it back on the sheet. Okay. We are going to dry our cow, and we're going to add wax on top, and then we're going to add the top. My birthday was good, thank you. This totally looks like peanut butter though. I'm loving it. I love peanut butter. All right, we're going to get the black. What's another color combination? Because I could do it on the shirt. This round I sell on my website, on my website, my Chalk Couture website. So you can always just visit my link. Spoiledbybreigh.com is my website, and then you'll just go to the Chalk Couture tab. And this is called a rustic round. All right, so now we're going to add our surface wax to them, and they already come with a hole in it, okay? If you need or you want this size, but don't want the hole in it, let me know. I could probably go ahead and get you one made, but it won't be this particular wood, okay? Or it won't be like colored. You'll have to stain it and turn it into whatever color you'd like. Okay, so we're gonna go with black. I'm gonna go ahead and open that one up. We're gonna get our top part, you guys. This is gonna be so cute. We're going to fuzz hem just a little bit. We'll name him Reese. Peanut butter and chocolate. My sister's name is Reese. I think she'll be excited that I named this cow this cow after her. Okay, so we're just going to line this up. Okay, you already have the bottom layer, so you already can see where it needs to go. All right. And I think that might be good. Okay. Are you guys excited to see this? I'm a little nervous. Now I'm like, should we have done white or should we do black? I'm kind of wondering, should we do it in white? Should we do it in white? Oh! Or a gray. I have like a light gray. No, I think white. I think white or black. White or black. White or black. I think it's going to come out cute no matter what. But I think the white would look better because it matches with our project. That is why I want to use white. We're going to use white. Yes! Okay, I have you guys. See, you guys got my back. You said white as well. So now we can change her name. We can call her like Clarabelle. I don't know. What do you guys want to call her? I really do need another white. I sure hope I have enough. All right, let's hope we have enough here. If not, let me grab a... You guys think white too? Okay, good. I am super glad you guys think white should be done as well. So I'm just checking real quick to see if I had a white paste packet over here. Because if I do, then at least I have a backup. Just in case. Which would be great. Oh, is this a white? Yes. All right, we're good. We are all good, y'all. Okay, so I do have some Try Me kits, y'all, but you need to grab the link down below. It says 5 tips for chalking or storage. It is not. I don't know why it says that, but these are paste packets. So these are the sample packets you're going to get in that Try Me kit. But we're just going to take off. I like to cut off the bottom. You can cut the entire thing off if you want. And I'm actually just going to squeeze it. Nah. I'm just going to squeeze it in a tray. All right, I'm going to pour out the whole thing. But you could just do a little tip on the corner, and then you can roll this up and you can save it for later. But I do recommend cutting the bottom and not the name, so that way you know what color it is. Okay? All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, you guys got to give me names now. What are we going to name her? Since it's not going to be Reese or Reese's. Okay. And y'all who are just jumping on, reminder, we have a whole lineup of fun patriotic projects today. A lot of my friends from our mastermind, when I go to North Carolina, you guys, I meet up with all of these people. They're all amazing, and today they're all crafting. Yesterday they crafted as well. I did post, are you guys ready for this? I did post the link in the description. It's themakersmeetuplive.com, and it has a list of everybody. But up next is going to be John here at 11 o'clock, so in about 20 minutes. Okay? Are you guys ready for this? Betsy. Oh. Nutrients. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Y'all, I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I still get excited every single time. It, like, never goes away. I kid you not. It never goes away. Oh, Buttercup is cute. Okay, so now that you see her, what do you think her name is? We should vote. Let's see. How many of you guys have a cute name? So we saw Buttercup. Betsy was in there. I don't know why. I just love Clarabelle. Oh, that's why. From Goofy. Daisy. Bessie. Utterly amazing. Oh, I love that. I see what you did there, Pam. That is too cute. Okay, so we still have to put a bow on her. Okay, so we're not done yet. We're going to put a bow on her. And I'm thinking a red bow. Gertrude. I love it. We're getting a lot of Bessies, though. Beautiful. Tracy, I thought about saying it, and I said it in my head, and then I was like, maybe I won't say it, because I'm not sure how that's going to come out. She's beautiful. So cute. All right, so I am just drying that top part because we are going to add a bow on her. So we're going to take we're going to take the wax again, and I am putting it up here on top of this top layer, this white layer. I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay. So, y'all, you can turn into a girl with the bow, or you could do a bow tie for your boys. This is going to be a two-part bow. So here's the under layer. So we're going to take this one first, and then we're going to do the top part second. So I think we'll do white underneath the bow. So that way the polka dots will be white, and then the bow itself will be red. Clarabelle. Clara. Oh, Clara's cute. Daisy. Oh, Daisy's a cute one too, huh? All right, now let's just get this on her head correctly. Is that good? I think that may be good. We'll just put it like right at the top of her head. Oh, and it's like perfect. Okay. We're just going to take some of our white. Again, I want to make sure everything is down. Remember, this is the bottom layer, you guys, so this isn't going to be the final layer. The final layer will be red. Okay. I'm just going to get a new squeegee. Let's pull that on up. I'm going to wash that off real quick. I wash them right away, you guys. Again, it is just much easier to clean. Like, I'm already done cleaning it. If I wait and let the paste dry inside of there before I clean it, it's still doable, but I find you have to use a little bit more elbow grease in it because sometimes it'll just be dry, right? You want to craft instead of craft. I mean, craft instead of do housework. Yeah, I mean, all day. Who wants to do housework when you can craft? Thank you, Amber. Let's see. Liberty. Oh, Liberty is cute. Elsie. Liberty with red, white, and blue. I like it. Now I'm wondering, maybe I should do like her headband part blue. No, we'll just stick with all red. I think it's fine all red. A cow with a yellow bow. All right, so here we go. Another layer of wax, y'all. We got about 14 minutes left. I'm still on one project. You know, we were trying to do as many projects as we can, but you know what? This one has just consumed my time. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so we are fuzzing this one. And let's go ahead and set this on top of the bow we just did. All right, I'm going to set that down. And I am using cherry, which is the same color we did down here for the stripes. And it would be a little hard for me to do just the bottom part in blue, so I'm just going to do the whole thing in red. Plus, I think it looks a lot better. I wouldn't want to put blue because the blue from up here is just a little bit too close. So we just want to spread out that color a bit. All right. So we're going to add our paste on here. Okay. Let's see. Cute. Oh, I just love her. I just love her. I love her. I love her. Okay, guys. How cute is she? And y'all, we can make a cow for every season, right? This one, it just happens to be patriotic. But we can totally make her bows different. Like we could do a Halloween bow. We could do a summer bow. How cute is this? Oh, and I totally forgot another thing. I should have done that. Oh well. Let me show you guys. Look how cute she is. She is definitely beautiful. And look at the color underneath. Do you see I mixed the two colors so it honestly looks like a natural cow, like how they have sometimes mixed in colors underneath. So cute. So cute. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple more. I'm going to use this cow still, and I want to show you guys, you can use this on shirts. You could use this on bags. So I am going to show you how to do that real quick. I have about 10 minutes, and then we're going to switch it on over to John. But I do want to show y'all. So I have a tote bag here. You can find these tote bags on my Amazon site. Okay. spoiledbybreigh.com has all my links. It'll have my Amazon store, my chalk store, all the things. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do the bottom layer first. Okay. And so like, let's just say we're going to do, you could do the boy on this one if you wanted, or we could just do I don't know which color yet. or I don't know what color, if I want to do a bow or not. But, so, when you're doing it on fabric, you need to use what's called ink. Paste is what we just used on the door round. Ink is what we use on textiles, and it does need to be heat set, okay? So, we could still do, on this one, we could actually do our brown and our black. I think that would work, or we can do a dairy cow. We could do a dairy cow. All right, we'll do these. So we'll do black, brown underneath. Now, I will tell you, ink is permanent, y'all. Ink is permanent, so you definitely want to avoid getting it anywhere you don't want it to stain. So I just usually recommend, this is what got me into this product in the first place. I wanted to make shirts, and I wanted to make shirts quickly. So ink is my favorite out of all the things, but I've grown to love all the other stuff as well. But this was just kind of my first love into using these. Okay. Let me grab a little more. But you guys, be sure hit the heart button. Sprinkle this video out. I will be doing a giveaway, and I will announce the giveaway in the email I send. So just be sure I'll probably announce them here too, or reach out to them, but I will for sure announce them in the email. Go ahead and there's a pinned comment down below. Go ahead and click that link and be sure to add your email in there, and I will send you guys the full supply list for all of this, as well as some pictures from this project, okay? And I'll have the link for the Try Me kit. So if you just want to try a small project, you're more than welcome to do that. All right, so let's pull that up. I'm going to spray it. Now, I will tell you, ink takes a lot longer to dry than paste does. That paste will dry pretty quickly, whereas ink does not take, or it does take a long time to dry. So typically you can take more time when you're doing an ink project. You don't have to rush at all, okay? All right, so we're just gonna add a little. Normally you could just let it sit maybe for, if you don't have anywhere to be, you could let it sit for about 30 minutes. And then you can go back on and do the second layer. What's gonna happen though, whenever you add that second layer on top, sometimes the colors tend to mix. So if you're using a white on top of this one, that white may end up coming out looking a little dirty. Now, since we're gonna use the black, I think we might be okay. I'm going to try it and see. That way you guys can tell. I'm going to turn on my heat press real quick. That way I can just kind of give you guys an idea of how it will work. Now, I don't recommend heat setting in between the layers. Okay, so when you heat set, it tends to shrink your surface, right? Your textile underneath. So you definitely don't want to heat set in between the two layers. Let's see. I know, I think the black may be it will be kind of cool. Yes, no need to wax in between these. Again, I would just recommend let it dry. You definitely don't want it to, you may not want it to mix, especially if it's a lighter color on top. See, I can see it mixing in the ear right there. I'm thinking maybe if I don't press as hard, it may allow it to not mix, but you still apply everything the same way. Okay, we're just going to wipe off that excess. It didn't mix enough for me not to put the excess back into my jar, so I'm still doing that. Looky there. Isn't that cute? Can y'all even see that? So now what I would recommend is I would probably wait for it to dry before I put the bow on, because you think about it, the bow is probably going to be like a lighter color, or maybe you want to put a bow tie on him, right? So you could definitely do that. But check it out. See, it's super fast. And I think that worked out really well, you guys. And let me just put these on the bottom. I'll do these in black real quick. Right? Let me use, I love this tool. It's called a multi-tool, and I just find it's amazing whenever you have smaller things, because sometimes it's just easier to hold. Okay. So the next thing I need, I'm going to go ahead and heat set this just so you guys can kind of get a feel for start to finish on an ink project. Okay. I'm just going to spray that. I will fix that later or clean it up later because we're about to jump off over to John. So what you do need is you will need a parchment paper. I typically use this best. You get chocolate from this cow. I would wait 30 minutes and then heat set it, okay? If you heat set it early, sometimes it will have that rustic look to it. Personally, I don't mind it, but if you're really wanting to have a clean, crisp color, bright, vibrant, wait. Okay? You will want to wait, but I am going to show you guys. So I have my mat. I'm going to slide my mat right on in here. Now, you guys saw that I did have an ink mat in between. That mat that I pulled out of here is to prevent all of this from going to the back side of our bag, right? All right, so here we go. Parchment paper, I'm going to set it on there. I have, since this is a canvas tote bag, I have it set to 300 degrees, and I do have it on for 30 seconds. Now, typically, 300 degrees should be fine. I still like to go about 15 seconds and then pick up or move it. We'll move it down here for another 15 seconds. But I just don't want to burn the canvas, okay? All right. So, you guys, I sure do appreciate all of you guys jumping in and watching. Thanks so much for hanging out. Remember, down below there is a link. Please click that, fill out your email, and I will send you a link to, or an email to all of the projects, as well as our Try Me kit and our winners for today. And then in the description is a link to John's to his, to his Facebook page. I'm going to grab that link and I'm going to post it in the comments real quick. Tell me, which one of these do you guys like? What do you like? Do you like the round? Do you like our tote bag? Let me know which one's your favorite. Here is John's. And be sure to follow, like, and hope to see you guys a little bit later. Okay? All right. Well, hope to see you guys over on John's page, The Crafty Tech Guy, and be sure to check out all of the other patriotic fun projects today. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Bye, y'all. Bye, guys.